We are just admiring this gorgeous red-billed hornbill right in front of the bat caves. We were on our way to bat caves because we haven't been here in a while, and we just thought, oh, look at that bird sitting so perfectly in front of such a beautiful geological formation. Bat caves, never seen a bat, by the way, but we normally do see lots of other animals. We're going to scan around here for a little bit and see what we can find. But good afternoon, my name is Lauren. Davi is with me on camera, of course, and we're ready to start our bumble through Madikwe Game Reserve. It wouldn't be a drive at Madikwe if we didn't see some giraffes. Hello, you. It's a beautiful young boy here. I can see you, Mr. Oxpecker. Look, Darby, there's actually one on his back right now. We have the best kind of roadblock. It's not been a terribly lucky afternoon in Madikwe. It's very quiet. What are you doing? Are you talking to us? Okay. What do you want to say? You're live, so you can't say anything naughty. I love it when zebras do that.
Let's watch this beautiful dark male giraffe. Now, some of you will be familiar. The other day I did mention that I hadn't seen such a dark male giraffe in my entire life until I came here to Pridelands and we got to see this beautiful male. And this is the one. And I believe Chris, he mentioned that this is that tall, dark, handsome male giraffe. So TDH, something like that is his nickname. Tall, dark and handsome. And that's him over there. He is exquisite, isn't he? Most definitely the most sort of easily identifiable giraffe here on Pridelands. These darker colors, which indicates dominance amongst giraffe. Females are going to be attracted to males that are dark like this because he's dominant. He's going to have very strong genetics. And females that are now mating with him in the future, or giraffes in the future, they want to produce the strongest genetics. There's no point in being pregnant for 15 months if you're going to give birth and your calf is not going to survive. What's the point? It's a waste. So they'll select the strongest males possible, and the way that they are attracted to them is through their very dark coloring. He managed to track down a very special little bird, which I've also been dying to show you. This is a little African barred owlet. How cool. How cool is this? Nice. So we thought initially, with sort of just a quick look of the eye as we drove past, the brain said pearl-spotted owlet. But no, this is a African barred owlet. Now, if this was a pearl-spotted owlet, you'd find a lot of mottling. Pale mottling, also quite a deep yellow eye, but then they get these black patches on the back of their head, which resembles eyes for other owls, mainly at night, that might predate upon them. Now, with the African barred owlet, very dark. It's also a bit mottled, but the head is sort of scaly, if it's the right wording, scaly sort of fashion. Very small little owlets. They're going to predate upon things that really need to be controlled.
Of course, the lions that we were tracking this afternoon, so they have moved quite far. So the tracks came all the way up Hyena Road and then of course ended up here, not too far from the buffalo. This is exactly where we had the buffalo this morning. And so of course clearly these lions have been following this herd of buffalo. And look at this beautiful young male. Oh, ooh, good old yawn. That's it. Hey, my boy. Oh, these young males are looking beautiful. I can't wait to see them as adults. Shuzel, yes, they would. Definitely they would chew on branches when they're teething. It's the same as your hyenas. I've seen leopards do it as well. But this is like a play toy. And as well, I can imagine a lot of itching. So they'll just want to kind of strengthen their teeth, strengthen their gums, their jaw. So it's very important for them. Oh, this one's deciding to eat a tree, it's taking its frustrations. This female's taking her frustrations out on this poor tree. What are you doing? Leave it alone. It hasn't done anything to you. Watch, the other one's busy stalking now there. That one there, you can see, is it going to pounce? Oh, like maybe a small little pounce, no? Yeah, watch it, watch it, watch it. The whole thing, the whole idea of this is now, of course, just all practicing, their stalking skills, and if they can surprise the other one. But always a lot of fun and games. And look at this, we have got them nicely coming towards us. Place ourselves just right. Oh, look at this. Female, the big female in the front, with those 5 youngsters just following her and keeping a close eye on what she's doing. Oh, isn't this precious? So she's going straight west along Buffelshoek boundary. And of course, I'm sure that's where the S8 male, maybe the other female might be a little bit further west towards Baobab Dam, those areas. Because many times I'll head into that area.
Found a cat. We found an African wildcat up here on Sandy Patch. Only the second one I've ever seen here on Djuma. That's very exciting. Has less spots and isn't as big, but seen far less frequently. How cool is that? Beautiful African wildcat. That's very special. I saw one on quarantine probably 3 or 4 months ago, or maybe 6 months ago. But you don't see these very often. And it's very difficult to know whether or not it is a true African wildcat because there's been so much hybridization with domestic and feral cats. But not something that you see very often. Look at that. Spectacular. Well, that was worth it. You can see the banding on the legs there. Look on those front legs. You can see the black lines. Well, we're almost out of time. I'm afraid we've only got about 30 seconds left. So that was a nice way to finish with the last-minute African wildcat. Bit more of a mouthful than last-minute leopard. But very, very special and a lot rarer than seeing a leopard these days. We will be out tomorrow morning as always. I hope you can join us. But wherever you are, have a wonderful evening. And we will see you tomorrow.